Sixth graders, welcome to my tutorial video for how to find text evidence for our final writing project of the semester, our 200-word essay on guts in the StudySync program. So as you can see, I've already put the assignment into split screen mode so that I can read on one side and have the prompt on the other. That's how I like to work. I can always go right back and forth with the text. Down here, I've written my response, which I'm going to share with you, but first I'll read the prompt. What can you infer about the character of Gary Paulson based on this expert? Describe Paulson in a response of 200 words. Remember to cite evidence from the text to support your response. Very straightforward. We get a break on the word count, and because it's asking me to describe him, I don't have to pick one part of his character and write about that. I can describe different parts of his character, which is really cool. So I go down here to my response, and sixth grade, I always like to keep the question here while I'm working. That's just like having a post-it on your computer. That way you never stray out of what the question's asking you. So here's my introductory paragraph. Feel free to use it. Just go ahead and retype it into your text box if you want to. I even have a good thesis for you here in blue. If you need to use this paragraph to help you start writing, please feel free. In the book Guts by Gary Paulson, we learn about some early jobs of the author. He worked construction, worked on his writing, and as a volunteer emergency responder. We learn a lot about Gary Paulson by reading about his early life in Alaska. He is caring, hardworking, and optimistic. That's my thesis. So, if we look over here, what I've done is I've found some text evidence that would support these three observations about Gary Paulson. So then I can weave it into a paragraph or even 3 mini paragraphs if I want to give lots of text evidence for each one of these 3 characteristics. Going over here, I've highlighted some text evidence. You can totally use this in your writing. I added my name to a list of volunteers available to answer emergency ambulance calls. That is evidence of him being caring, totally, because he's volunteering. Also, it's evidence of him being hardworking, because this is a job that he does after his regular job. So this piece of text evidence could be used for either one of those 2 characteristics. Here's another piece of text evidence. Sadly, most of them were dead before I arrived. So he's feeling very sad. That shows that he's caring. The events have touched his life. And then moving down towards the end of the text, there was, of course, hope. There is always hope. Even in a dark situation, this shows that he is optimistic. This shows that he thinks that there is a way, there is hope, there is something good that can come out of this situation. So 6th graders, if you look down here at our word count, always remember to make sure that you are at the word count before you submit your assignment. They're looking for 200 words. Oh, and your awesome language arts teacher has already written you a 50-word introductory paragraph. So if you choose to use this introduction, I've done about a quarter of your work for you. How awesome is that? 6th grade, finish strong. Let's get her done. Okay, thank you guys.